com. I want to explain you guys a brief about myself. Before coming to the context, let me show you who am I. So my name is Santosh, as I said, and this is me. And I am one of the these three are the areas where I work upon on a day-to-day basis. I'm a passionate learner, value-based consultant, and a researcher and mentor. So I'm very much passionate in building, or rather I can say Microsoft Excel is one of the passionate thing which I work on day-to-day basis. As a graduate from Indian School of Business, I got myself into business analytics or data science. So these are all couple of industry engagements I was through. You can just search this on Google. And embedding artificial intelligence in spreadsheet is something which I have presented in Open Data Science Conference, which will really help you guys know how AI will be leveraged in the AI era, how Excel will be leveraged in AI era. And similarly, there's a lot of things I post on a LinkedIn on my perspective of data science, and there are various other programs I engage with. These are all a couple of things, and this is one of my podcasts which I emphasize on some of the things like how do we some of the topics, not just getting into the technicalities, but to know more on a common sense perspective. My perspective more from the applications of data science, like how do we think that what does it make something intelligent mean? How can somebody switch into data science career? Like how exactly dimensionality reduction is different from feature engineering, etc. There's a lot of things I will be speaking about in my podcast. So please try to see if you can go through them, and I'm pretty sure those will help. And one of the important thing here you can see is billing methodology in the data science era. This is when it comes to projects related to data. It need not be another software development project, right? So it should be very different. So there were some of these kind of things I speak about in the podcast. And these are all various posts which I feel will be interesting for most of you folks. So please try to follow my LinkedIn, and I'm pretty sure those would be very interesting. And some of the posts are really thought provoking. So please keep an eye on my LinkedIn posts. And now let me come to the topic. So here I want to. I was just thinking about what is the topic I have to choose to start with when it comes to the my channel. So when I was exploring, I thought there's a recent update or a recent feature which was there in Microsoft Excel, which is data types like beyond numbers, date, time, text, characters, etc., etc. There is a different types of. There's a new feature called data types for as in Excel. So I just thought I would explore that and showcase you to you guys how exactly that might be helpful. So don't think that I'm just going into the deeper perspective of showing this feature in Excel, but I'm pretty sure down the line I would try to add much more value to my channel. So let me show you that first. So this is a spreadsheet, guys, and in this spreadsheet I'm talking about this one, data types. Data types where you have organization as a data type, stocks, currencies, geography, activity, anatomy, etc., etc. For example, we know that there is a data type. For example, let's say we know there is this is Santosh. Let's say 23. Let's say today's date is 6th November, 6th January 2021. We know that this is of the type general, or we may call it as string. This is of the type number, and this is of the type short data, etc. But if you look at it entirely, this particular section is more to deal with the number kind of a data type. But think about it. Does data means only this? For example, if I just take this particular thing, if I just capture my image, if I just capture my image and put it here, what does this data type mean? Person, place. So these are all other types of data types which we have to start working on, because now that these are all the raw formats of data. So if we go to the another this feature data type, there are additional features, additional data type which has been created by Microsoft in line with some of the other third parties. Maybe I'll show that what exactly it is. So these are all some of the top data types which are added as a features in Microsoft, like university data type, music data type, medical data type, location, food, etc., etc. Now let me explore, let me show you how I try to put some structure to this particular class. Let me show it to you. So if you look at this, this is some of the structure I have just tried to put it. For example, the data type is people, or example Narendra Modi sir, and Wolfram language entity type is nothing but the type of this particular example. For example, here I just type it as Satya Nadella. If you look at it, the entire thing got refreshed. It is a person, it is an image, and the image got retrieved from somewhere. And also if you look at, if you might have observed, the Wikipedia summary text is also changed. Let's say I just change it to some other person called maybe Clinton. Maybe, yeah, here it is. So it is Bill Clinton. So if you look at it, William Jeff, etc., etc. So this particular example is of the type person. And what are the other properties which are available for this particular type? If you look at here, we can see that show data type card. See here, Bill Clinton, or let me just connect to our Prime Minister. So if you look at this show data type card, what are the details available? Basic information like full name, date of birth, place of birth, occupation, Wikipedia summary text. So with this you can notice that this has been captured from Wikipedia. Net worth, etc. Further details are also available, and data from has been clearly specified. This is something more ethical information. So when we work in data science or data related activities, we need to refer to where from data is being picked up to ensure that data is not breached. So additionally, we have even movie as a data type. So how did I do this? So for example, here I just put it as Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So let me just change it to, and let me just change the movie name as Avatar and see what happens. And you can see that movie is Avatar and its image has captured Avatar is a 2019, etc., etc. It's a summary text from the Wikipedia. And similarly, there is a data type called city. So instead of Chennai, let me just put it as Hyderabad. Because I think behind the scenes there are there's a confusion between maybe by the algorithm, so it might ask for us to confirm what exactly you want to look at, and it explains the map as well. So at the top you can see that it is the image, here you have the map, here additionally you have university's details as well. For example, I just changed the university to Indian School of Business. As you can precisely see, it is also described, and space, planets. Instead of Saturn, let me say it as Jupiter. See, so this is something very interesting feature I observed, which might be helping us to explore or pick up the data in a more structured fashion. We cannot scrape the data. Now there is no need of scraping the data, but there is already structured information available in Excel, which we can start working on. For example, tomorrow there can be a data type called as LinkedIn data type. For example, let's say there can be something like I just type in my name called Santosh Utkuri and right click, or maybe the data type will be one of the data type called as LinkedIn data type, and it will ask to provide the appropriate link. So then in that case, maybe all the details of LinkedIn which are available will be other attributes. As you can see, for this particular Indian School of Business, you have all these details available. So what I have chosen here is just a logo, the logo of this particular entity. And what I have chosen here is the Wikipedia summary text. What I have chosen here is basics.image. So let me give you an example how we actually work on with another raw example so that it makes your hands dirty. So this is now the blank. So let's say I have a person, let's say I have another university, or let's say I have a food, because here let's say there is a food type as well. Let's say I have a food called apple, and this is the data type as of now as a general text. I'm converting this to, let's say, food apple. Now this has been given an icon, so it says that this is of the particular data type, and here we can capture a lot of other details about apple, like for example calories from fat, calcium, fiber. So all these values, right, if we can generate this data in a more structured fashion and beyond, and even build predictive analytics and a better decisions on top of this as well. Now, there is something interesting I thought I would share in this class beyond just talking about this particular feature, which is data type. In my subsequent classes or in my subsequent videos, I will try to showcase how we can leverage data types more in terms of this as a feature to take better decisions. So let me just show you another example, another feature which is in Excel, which most of the people might not be using it. So for example, in this particular, let's say I'm just taking Narendra Modi, and this is the text I have referred to in this particular button. So if you look at, guys, here I have created a macro, and this macro is used to, this macro is used as a reference for this. Let me just show you. And
Narendra Damodar Das Modi, born September 17, 1950, is an Indian politician serving as the 14th and current Prime Minister of India since 2014.
So like this, guys, we can even extrapolate some of the exploratory analysis through speech. Like as you can see, if I just change this to different data type, like let's say I just change it to a movie data type to, let's say I just convert this data type to let's say movie, and then let's say I have put avatar over here, and once you click on this,
Avatar, marketed as James Cameron's Avatar, is a 2009 American epic science fiction film directed, written, produced, and co-edited by James Cameron and stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Stephen Lang, Michelle Rodriguez, and Sigourney Weaver.
So guys, I'm pretty sure you might be appreciating these kind of features in Excel, and this is just a beginning of showcasing these kind of capabilities. I seriously look forward to showcase a lot of other things in terms of helping the community in using Excel, especially for non-programmers and business executives to take better decisions. It need not be always going through a programmatic languages. First, let's look at how exactly Excel really helps in the various data science stack. It could be machine learning, etc., etc. And thank you so much, guys, for your patience. And I'm pretty sure you like this particular video. And I look forward, and please comment and do share your feedback. Thank you.